Alright, so I'm in my 59P, about to start on the air conditioner. Actually, I just did start on the air conditioner. I took out this panel here that's up inside this storage box. I need to take this door off, and so I can get the headliner out. But this is what it looks like on the inside. Basically, there's 4 screws holding this panel in. I also took off that roof access port, even though you didn't need to, because it's actually just screwed to the panel. To get the panel off, I unscrewed this and pulled it out of the way, and I had to kind of bring the panel around this way and pull it out the bottom of here, because these are in the way. You can't just pull it straight out. So now I'm going to take the door off, which are 4 screws there, there, and there. And once I get the door out of the way, then I'm going to remove those screws on the inside and take off that bar. Then I'm going to come over here. I'm going to take this down and take this panel off here, which goes all the way across. And then I think to get this down, you just pull that, and that breaks that seam, and then you should just be able to pull this stuff off. I got to figure this light out. I think that's going to be a cover that just pops off, and I got to take the vent off first. But I'm trying to get the inside stuff done today while I can. So this foam just pulls down here. You can see the wiring behind it. So my plan is, for now, and this may change as I move forward today, is to put the inverter I have up here after I put the panel back in, so I can plug it into here. But what I may do, and I haven't decided, is I may run the wires for the air conditioner down to the area underneath the bed that already has the converter and stuff, and put the new DC converter in there. That way, when I get my lithium batteries, I'll already have a place, the wires down there in place to connect to those batteries. So as I get into this and start removing panels and seeing how easy it will be to pull that wire down there, I may end up doing that instead. If I do that, then I'll take the inverter and I'll put it on a breaker inside the box, and just hardwire it into there, and then I'll be able to shut it off with a breaker as opposed to unplugging it, because it does not have an on-off switch. But anyhow, for those of you wondering, this is what the inside of, or behind, these panels looks like. And this is just folded cardboard that's kind of split with carpet on it. So pretty simple. So yeah, I'll probably end up getting my drill, because there's a lot of screws in here, and just putting a screwdriver bit on it to get these screws out. I don't typically like doing that, because I don't want to take the chance of stripping the heads off of screws, but if I'm careful, it shouldn't be an issue. So what I'll do is I'll take 3 screws out of each one of these. Actually, I'll take 4 out of there, 3 out of there, and 3 out of there. Then it'll still be in place to take the other 1 out of there and 1 out of there while I hold it up with the other hand. So yeah, moving along. Just took the door off. That was easy. Those screws that are up there, they're into that foam. So when you try to unscrew them just with a regular hand screwdriver, they kind of bind. So I'm going to have to get my electric screwdriver for that one. And I also noticed they're into the headliner. So one thing I'm going to have to do over here is I'm going to have to take off this, which I did not want to do. And that way I can take the headliner out, because I'm not going to be able to take the headliner out with the screws going through it. So yeah, you can push up there and see that this screws in right there. So I only need to take out these 2 screws. I won't need to take out the end one. So I got to do the same thing on this side, which is not something I wanted to do. I mean, I might be able to lower the headliner enough, but I don't want to take the chance of bending it or messing it up by being lazy. So that's going to have to come out. I hope you can see what I'm doing. Taking this door off here, and Gotta use my head. Always use a magnetic tip bit. Alright, put this over here. So these things, even when you undo them, there's screws in the ends over here. I don't know if you can see me or not. There's screws in the ends over here, and these screws, and this actually holds the cabinet up. So, yeah. I don't plan on taking cabinets down. I'm gonna leave the screws up there. Okay, so I'm not going to take this all the way out because I don't need to. What I need to do over here oh, it does have 3 screws in this headliner. Gotta get all 3 out. And then you gotta take this piece off. I don't exactly know. I'm guessing that just pulls off, unless the headliner slid in that way, which I guess it could be. Let's see here. Alright, let me get a screwdriver. Okay, so there's a track right there. Oh Lord, okay. There's a split in the headliner up there, right there. So that's good. So I gotta take that track down. Do that. Okay, and then there's little screws above that in the headliner itself. So there's little screws, 4 of them. So I only need to take out the 2. Alright, stop the video. Make sure you have a place to organize your screws too. So let's take out this screw. Okay, so this wire that goes to this, which this is screwed in, has some crimp connectors here. You can't see me. The wires that go to this have crimp connectors right here, and this wire runs all the way back to that compartment there. The smoke detector's battery operated, but it is screwed into some foam. I don't want to pull the foam down, so I'm going to take these screws out. Try not to strip them because that needs to go back up there. What to do about that and getting this out? I don't want to take the shelves down. I don't know how to take the shelves down. I feel like they're fastened up there. It could be fastened in behind the shower. So, what's the best way to get this headliner down, my friends? And twist or turn. There's screws in there. I can see the screws coming through the top, but there is no. They're crimped. I don't really want to cut them. I guess I could. Oh, look at that. Pulled it out, and there's a connector here. Sweet. That goes to that light up there. Don't know how I'm going to get that back in there, but we'll figure it out. This is wood. This paneling is actually wood paneling. Just drop the screw. Coming on far. We'll find that later. Boy, that's going to be fun to get in there. Oh, I left a screw in there. Hold on. Actually would have been probably easier to push back and then pull it just like that. Pull this out. All right. Let me go put this in the garage. That's what the back of it looks like. There's top of the van. So now that I got the screw out, to put it back in there, I'm going to go up and push it backwards, and then I should be able to slide it back that way. And it goes underneath these black pieces. That's on either side. Alright. So this foam was also going to have to come out because I have to put in the supports. They're going to go from here to here. So the next thing we got to work on is getting this out. Let me think about that. was that for? I didn't have any headliner screws in there. That was for this trim piece to screw up to. Okay. This probably also has a connector in there somewhere. Alright, so let's do this. Pull this out. Like I need to go get my little crowbar. There's screws going in there. Looks like there's screws coming in from the top. Yeah. Alright, well, I don't know if I'm going to take this off today or not. Now, as far as the wiring for this fan, goes all the way around. That fan's screwed in from the top. I'm pretty much done on the inside. What I could do today, I've got a hard stop in like 15 minutes here. What I could do today is pull some wires through for the other one. This foam is glued. I might just end up cutting the foam where the brackets go, but the wire I'm going to cut and terminate and just pull back and stick in here. But the wiring for the new one, I'll have to fish through the foam because I want it behind the foam like these are. Alright. So what else I'm going to do right now is I'm going to actually take these doors I took off and stuff and bring them in the garage.